this one, and this one. Kim, what are you identifying here? Well, if I am being honest, this 1, 2, 3 is the most important in that schematic. How is that the most important? Excuse me. How is it the most important? Because, Mr. Gilmore, if I know those 3, that's going to help me understand this whole schematic. Show it to me. If, get y'all cord. If I look at this right here, this ain't good? Oh. If I looked at this right here, her name is celiac. And I got 3 things coming off celiac. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3. I don't care what is. I need to look at what it's going to, but I'm going to make sure I only got 3 segments. I'm going to make sure of that. So the first one, Mr. Gilman, if I learned this correctly, was hepatic. The second one, I know what I'm talking about now. The first one is hepatic because I'm going to the liver. The second one I'm going to splenic. Now, many times in the cats have a spleen enlarged, and so you see like 4 or 5 different ones going into the spleen. So you got to watch it. So that's why I'm going to cut them out. So I have hepatic, splenic, and gastric in that order. Mr. Gilman, well, I'm good with that because I got the celiac down pat. The next one I'm looking for this fellow called superior mesentery. Because superior mesentery is going to give rise to all these little vessels right here. So if I take this vessel, if I take that vessel, any of these little vessels out here, we're going to call those intestinals. Because they coming off what? Superior mesentery. Mr. Gilman, I got that. If superior mesentery run into this inferior mesentery, it's going to run along this fellow right here. So anytime I see a tag or a side of this, it's what? Colic. Now, Mr. Gilmore, if I find inferior mesentery, and I say, well, you the tag that down here going away from the inferior mesentery, what is going to be? Superior hemorrhoidal. I can't get that wrong. If I get that wrong, that's on me. Now, we need to take this and run with it. I need to hook you up or something. Let's see something real quick. You all see it. This is important. I think I got a better one though. That's better. All right. Let me show you something. If this is my abdominal aorta, and I give off this little peace sign over here, what's his name? Iliolumbar. Then what's this first one name? External iliac. And that makes this what? Now I want y'all to see this right here. There's somebody going straight down right there. Mr. Gilmore, I can't see it. Show it to me. Look. The line. What's this fellow right here name?
External iliac.
That makes this?
Internal iliac.
And you can see this little fellow right here. Caudal. You see that? Now watch this right here. I'm going to maintain this name of what? External iliac for a minute. Now, I'm going to tell you something that throw a lot of students off. Well, tell me then. You see this little structure right here? A lot of people get this wrong. If I'm coming from the kidney, the renal pelvis that is, of the kidney, and I'm coming to dump in this cute thing called the bladder, this can only be ureter. And many people you put urethra. Just being honest. I can't do nothing but mark that wrong. I'm stressing it for a reason. Now watch somebody gonna do it and you'll be mad at me. For some reason I feel like it's heavy. Oh, this is good right here. This was off the skinny cat. So you see this right here? What's this fella name? Labial. So what's this right here? Submental. Y'all see that? That's good, y'all. Oh yeah, that's good. All right. Let me ask you something. What's this structure right here? Inferior mesentery. I know that was given. You can't trick me. So what's this right here? Iliolumbar. So then what does this make? This external. So that makes this. Oh, you couldn't trick me. Better step your game up. I ain't trying to trick you. I'm doing this because I need y'all to know this. If you notice, these are really good images. So let me get to where I need to go. We already got that far. Hey, y'all go and steal that in. If y'all need to take a picture of that, go and steal it. That's pretty good.